Stop and actually think about kissing for a second. You press your face against someone else's face. You mash your lips together and you swap spit on purpose. And it's considered the most romantic thing two people can do. That is genuinely bizarre. So why do we do it? Because the real answer involves baby food, a secret chemical test, and about 80 million bacteria. And it's a lot weirder than any love song admits. Let's talk about it. Here's the first shock. Kissing isn't universal. We treat it like a basic human instinct. It isn't. When researchers actually studied cultures around the world, they found that less than half of them do romantic mouth-to-mouth kissing. Some societies, when they first saw Europeans kissing, were disgusted. They thought it was gross. You put your mouths together. Why? So kissing isn't hardwired into every human. It's something a lot of us learned and passed on and turned into a whole thing, which raises the real question. For the cultures that do kiss, where did this strange habit even come from? And the leading answer is not romantic at all. Thousands of years ago, before baby food in jars, before blenders, how did you feed a baby who had no teeth? You chewed the food yourself, and then you passed it mouth to mouth, straight to the baby. Yeah, take a second with that. This is called kiss feeding, and it wasn't rare. Humans did it for a very long time, and some other apes still do it. And here's the theory. That gentle press of lips became linked with something deep. Comfort, safety, love, being cared for. So one leading idea is that romantic kissing is a leftover, a recycled version of a mother feeding her child. The most passionate thing you do might be an echo of pre-chewed dinner. Romance is dead, moving on. But there's a second thing happening when you kiss, and it's sneaky. When your faces get that close, you're not just kissing, you're sampling. Your nose and your tongue are quietly running a background check. Their scent, their taste, their breath. And your brain is reading all of it for hidden signals. Are they healthy? What are their hormones doing? Is their immune system different from yours in a good way? Because it turns out we're often attracted to people whose immune systems don't match ours. Mixing them makes stronger kids. So a first kiss isn't just a spark, it's a test. And sometimes when people say there was just no chemistry, they mean that literally. Their body ran the scan and said no. Now let's talk about why it feels so ridiculously good. Your lips are one of the most sensitive parts of your entire body. A huge chunk of your brain's touch map is devoted to them, way more than their size deserves. So the second you kiss, your brain lights up like a control panel. Dopamine floods in. That's the craving chemical, the same one involved in rewards and addiction. Oxytocin rises. That's the bonding chemical, the I feel close to you one. And your stress hormone, cortisol, drops. In other words, one kiss makes you crave more, feel attached, and calm down all at once. It's not magic, it's chemistry. Your body built a whole reward system around pressing two faces together. Okay, now the part you'll think about next time. A single 10-second kiss can transfer up to 80 million bacteria between two mouths. 80 million. Couples who kiss regularly actually start to share the same community of mouth bacteria. You literally trade microbiomes. Now, is that horrifying? A little. But some scientists think it might not be all bad. One idea is that swapping a few of a partner's germs gives your immune system a tiny sample to learn from. A kind of biological trust exercise. We're not sure. But it's a nice way to feel better about the 80 million. Oh, and one more thing. About 2 out of 3 people tilt their head to the right when they kiss. Nobody teaches you that. It may start before you're even born. So if a kiss ever went wrong and you bonked noses, someone tilted the wrong way. So here's the truth about the most romantic thing humans do. Underneath the candles and the music, a kiss is probably a recycled baby feeding reflex, wearing the costume of romance. It's a secret chemical health scan. It's a flood of reward chemicals hijacking your brain. And it's a bacterial exchange program involving tens of millions of tiny passengers. All of that, firing at the same time, in a moment you'd call magical. But honestly, that doesn't make it less romantic. It makes it more human. We took something as unglamorous as chewing food for a baby and turned it into the thing that love songs and weddings and entire lives get built around. That's the move, really. Take something strange and animal and make it mean everything. See you in the next one.